Awesome.
I don't know what's going on. Hello everybody, how you all doing? Hope you can see what I'm playing. Don't know if everything's going alright. Let's just see if everything works okay. Don't know if you can see me playing or not. Let me know if you're watching and everything's okay. If you see me now, take away the biggest part of me. 10 eliminations. I haven't played this for ages though. Well, I don't know. doing some cleaning. Anybody watch me now? Oh, nobody's here. It makes me feel sad already.
It is showtime!
I feel like my new microphone. Is it okay? really worse right wing. Can't win a game.
Don't give up. Your teammates can still recall you. Please recall me.
I heard what's happened to Ray as well. That's don't know what to say about that.
Let's fight together. Let's fight together.
Let's fight together. All people, how you all doing? All on YouTube, how you all doing?
I'm recalling a teammate. Thanks. Awesome.
Somebody's just landed over his own. Don't forget the likes on TikTok. Nobody else watching then anywhere in the world. Coffee. Alright, mate. Take care, nieces.
Help!
Hindi makasa ko eh. واو يوافق إقامة مطلق. شو هيك تعمل هاي؟ Evet. Ya. Evet tamam. Basit. Bu dedik mi var? Bu siktirmiş. İkisi ne? İki. Bu siktirmiş. Hey Guzman. Da.
Help!
just gonna stay here for a sec, I think. Everybody on TikTok, how you all doing? Let's turn brightness up. Oh, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate that. So we're playing golf, I think. There we go. Let's play golf instead. How do I change? Hello, everybody on TikTok. How you all doing? Don't forget to save your likes.
Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beeman. We're in the hometown of Elvis. It's where the King resided, Memphis, Tennessee. And we're at TPC Southwind. Now, this is one of the most underrated courses on tour, Rich, but they're now playing for a WGC title.
Well, the name says it all, Southwind. The wind blows out of the south here every single day, and it doesn't come in gently or mildly. It comes in fiercely. And when this wind really kicks up, especially in the hot conditions of summertime, this makes for a very long and challenging day. The greens are small, they can get firm, they can get fast. So finding more than 14 greens a day out here is excellent golfing. All in all, this is one of the more challenging golf courses, more underrated golf courses these players play all year long on the PGA Tour.
And just like the legendary Elvis, you've got to be ready to rock and roll.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And he needs this to save par. Not a bad line, this. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. The third hole at TPC Southwind's a strong par 5, measuring over 550 yards from the back tees. A bit of water comes into play here on the second shot, so be mindful of where you leave your approach. taking aim from about 220 yards out. Going with a 3-wood here.
Could be wrong.
Well, that's big boy golf right there.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Let's see. All right.
Putting for eagle here. Looking really good. That's a good putt to make. We'll take that.
Well,
He's currently tied for second. The 4th hole here at TPC Southwind is the first par 3 on the course, and it measures just under 200 yards. Just avoid the penalty area to the left.
don't stop.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Looking better.
A well holed, he'll take the birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 5th at TPC Southwind is a long par 4 measuring 485 yards. It requires a good strong drive to avoid the bunker on the left and then an accurate approach into this green. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Only 1 shot off the pace. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
It's wrong.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. I don't mind the look of this. Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
And JT is currently our leader. The strategy at the 6th here at TPC Southwind on this par 4, measuring just under 450 yards from the tips, is to position your drive from the tee to give a clear shot into this green. Going with the pitching wedge here. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Make this putt, he'll tie for top spot on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. The 7th at TPC Southwind is a strong par 4 measuring 482 yards from the back tee. A big clump of trees on the left and the one on the right is to be avoided off the tee. Also, a good angle to attack this green is from the left half of this fairway with a huge greenside tree that also affects any poor approaches. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Go in. Oh, just missed. Putting for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 8th hole at TPC Southwind is a really nice short par 3 measuring just 164 yards. This green has been recently contoured, so accuracy or distance control off the tee is paramount. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Looking great now.
A bit long on that one. Just a 4-footer remaining. And in it goes for the par.
Lucky than that.
And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The finishing hole on the front nine here at TPC Southwind plays downhill towards a dogleg right. There's a big body of water, the short front left of this green, so make sure you've got enough club to reach the surface. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Good shot there. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, fellas, looking like, I'd say 25 feet to the cup from here.
That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Here we go, Rich. The back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
2 strokes off the lead with 9 to go, Luke. They're going to need to put something special together.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Choosing the 9-iron here. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Good chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The par 3 11th at TPC Southwind measures just 162 yards. But looks can be deceiving here. While it looks pretty, it can bite you. Make sure you've got enough club here on approach. Ooh, good look at a birdie here. That's the right pace. This should drop. That's outstanding. What a putt. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. The par 4 12th is only a short one, measuring 406 yards from the tips. But you need to be very accurate off the tee. Avoid that huge water hazard to the right, and that'll give you the best angle into this green. Any drive that's pushed left will make it a difficult approach, and be wary. There's water over the back of this green, which you can't see.
God, I wish I could use the iron.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. How good would that have been if it had dropped? You'll take the tap in for par any day. Currently 4 under for the event. The par 4 13th at TPC Southwind plays uphill and 472 yards. Dustin Johnson once hit a drive here, 375 yards, which left just a flick wedge in. It set up a victory. Have you got the power in the tank? That's what it's required to make a birdie. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Not bad. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, guys, he's got about 21 feet to go here.
Oh, so close. That hole's done. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 14th at TPC Southwind is one of their signature holes. The par 3 that plays downhill considerably long, around 240 yards, is hit over a big body of water to the right. Fortune favours the brave here. If you need a birdie, go flag hunting. Otherwise, lay up to around 20 feet left. A quality shot, that.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Make sure you get both the line and the speed right here. It's a long putt.
Could be in. Could be.
That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently 4 under for the round. Accuracy is required at the par 4 15th, just 395 yards off the tee. Players like to lay back to give them their right number into this green. And there's a little creek that meanders through the centre of the fairway here and up to the right side of the green. So make sure your approach is accurate. Well, Rich, I'm being honest, this lie is putrid.
Yes, it is awful, awful, yucky, smelly, stinky, and there's a bunch of other words I could use, but it's just flat out nasty. Good luck.
The putt drops, now at 5 under with just a few holes to play.
All right, folks, get ready. This should be fun.
The 16th at TPC Southwind is the last genuine birdie hole on the course. It's a par 5 measuring just 530 yards, but there's a lot required on the tee shot that's played uphill to a ridge. If you can get it up over the rise, a good chance for reaching the green here in 2 to set up a birdie and even perhaps eagle. But be wary of this green. There's a big bunker short left, and if you find it, it's not an easy up and down. Or maybe even a par can be hard. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Not a shot like that, Frank.
Well, to become the champion at TPC Southwind, you need to hit some big shots down the stretch, and there's none tougher than this approach into 17.
The green sits just below the player, flanked by bunkers both right and left. The green is long and narrow and does generally move from right to left. All in all, one of the most difficult approaches on this golf course.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke. But can they maintain it? Let's find out. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
The finishing hole at TPC Southwind snakes around a huge hazard to the left. Avoid the water, Rich, and then you can go for that green.
This green tilts from right to left, working down towards the water on the left-hand side. But let's face it, if you hit it in the water, you've hit a horrible shot. Anything out to the right is just fine.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. And there you have it. The winner of the WGC FedEx St. Jude Invitational. What a win this one is.
And a hard-fought win indeed. The winds were blowing all week, but this player outlasted the rest. I gotta say, gutsy performance all around. Great win.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
United versus Liverpool. One more game.
UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the John Deere Classic. Today's coverage is about to begin. We're in the Quad Cities. You don't want to be making too many of them around TPC Deer Run. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and this opening hole really sets the tone.
Par 4, 391 yards from the back. and grip it and rip it, tee it high, let it fly, whatever you want to say. Take driver out and hit it as far down there as you can. Get it over the hill. It opens up the second shot where you'll have just a short little wedge in for your second. I gotta say, an opening par 4 that's just begging to be made 3 on.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that's all she wrote. Starting the round at even par. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Par 5, 551 yards long. You want to cut the corner as much as possible to shorten your second shot on this par 5. Should you do that, a very straightforward second shot will set up birdies and eagles all day long. Find the trouble off the tee, and you'll find trouble on the rest of the hole. Don't fool yourself.
Rich, we joke that this is the 6th major, the John Deere Classic. For a lot of players, it's a chance to make a run late into the FedEx Cup playoffs. You've got the big John Deere tractors. It's a whole lot of fun in the Midwest. What do you like about it?
I like it because when you get here, you're like a little kid again, because on Tuesday, they let you go play with the tractors and let you dig a big hole. Now, as a kid, who didn't like going out to the backyard and taking out their old Tonka truck and start digging a hole into it? John Deere lets you do the real thing. It is a blast. Yes, the golf course is out there. It's a fun golf course, beautiful setting, and it's just, you know that you need to make birdies, and this golf course allows them to because of how generous it is off the fairway. A lot of the fairways bank the golf ball in from side to side, and the greens, they're fairly receptive. They got to keep them soft with the bent grass greens, so they can't get them firm and fast, so they're going to be very receptive. Throw a bunch of darts in there. Yes, you've got a couple of really challenging holes on the golf course, but overall, it's a birdie fest, and you can go out there and you can shoot a 59 as we've seen in the past. A lot of first-time winners here. So this is a golf course that can really kind of propel careers. It could even elongate them. And I got to say, it's all in all a very fun, family-friendly event that players love coming to.
To your point, Steve Stricker, 59, won 3 times. Zach Johnson, he loves the property. Jordan Spieth, hold out of the bunker to get his first win and launch careers. There's so much to love about this week.
There is, and funny enough that every player knows that coming into it, take your passport, put it in your backpack, just in case something good happens.
You can get on that charter.
You can get on the charter, baby.
Well struck. Even for the day. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That might be one club too many. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
6 feet remaining to the cup. Good looking putt. Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, only 429 yards. This fairway chases away from the players down the hill, so tee shots will run forever, setting up a second shot that is very simple and straightforward.
Opting for the 9-iron. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Let's see if we can make this and keep the par on the card. Ooh. Bogey putt coming up here. Okay, let's head to the next. Tommy Fleetwood, our leader in this one. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4 measures just 361 yards, but only the long players will try and drive this green. The others lay it up with an iron, wedge it on, hit it close, make your birdie.
This one might just sneak off the fairway. And John, what's this one looking like?
They're in the deep stuff, and they are deep into it as well. So you're going to have to be careful getting out of this one.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
8 feet to the cup.
Starts off on a good line.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Good shot.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And there it is. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
Par 3, 224 yards down the hill. It seemingly plays short, but I can promise you it doesn't.
Needs this one to kick right. Setting up from the first cut here in the green. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Nice stroke. Well holed. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 1-stroke lead. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, just 380 yards, but every single shot plays uphill. Make sure to take plenty of club.
Second shot here on the 8th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. It's heading to the rough for mine. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Okay, step 1 complete, out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. Nicely holed, and for par. And Tommy Fleetwood heads the field. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 485 yards, the toughest hole on the golf course. Make sure you find the fairway and get your second shot somewhere around the green to give yourself the best chance of making 4.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, well played. 16 feet to the cup. Tracking. Big putt for par coming up. And down it goes. Tommy Fleetwood currently finds himself with a 2-shot buffer over the field.
Everybody on YouTube or Twitch. Or Twitch. How you all doing?
We've reached
Say
the
hello.
beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10th.
Affiliate.
Par 5, 581 yards. Most players will be laying up for their second shots as a large pond on the right-hand side of the green will collect your golf ball if you hit a wayward one going forward in 2.
Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Ouch, that hurts. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. That's a good putt for par, you'll take it.
Yep, I'll
No
take it
movement
all
up
day
or down
long.
on the leaderboard for this
Wait till
player.
Saturday.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 4, 428-yard tree line hole. Difficult driving hole all the way around, but should you find the fairway, the second shot on a little plateau just above the fairway is very basic.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Outstanding approach shot. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Just didn't drop. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card.
You can.
So
Go
after
for a
that
par
hole,
on card.
this is the current standings on the course. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here on the 12th hole.
Par 3 plays 208 yards from the back. In saying that, this is a good birdie opportunity as the green is massive in size. Better bring their binoculars. Gonna have a hard time seeing the hole from there. There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well holed. Let's move on. Currently at +1 for the day. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 418 yards, the widest fairway on the golf course. Avoid all those bunkers. Second shot up the hill to a narrow green that slopes off on both sides.
From around 140 yards here.
Pretty good wind back into the player's face.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. It was on a good line. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Tommy Fleetwood is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Par 4, 357 yards. Almost every player in the field will be giving it a whirl. Knock it on, and you could be rewarded with an eagle too.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
What was it?
They've holed it. That's very gutsy.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee, great recovery.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The finish at TPC Deer Run is full of birdie opportunities and some low scoring to be had, Rich. This 14th hole is certainly part of that lineup.
Par 4, 456 in length from the back tee. Must find the fairway off the tee shot to have any hope of finding the green in 2. Large trees line the right and left-hand side of the fairway.
Oh, the old fried egg. What an awful lie that is. Any chance of getting out of this one?
Ball really burrowed into this bunker. They're going to need to be quite careful as they exit this beach, guys.
Okay, steady now. This is a bogey putt coming up. A couple over now, heading towards the stretch. A good chance to fight back. Tommy Fleetwood currently in the lead. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you handle the 16th hole.
Par 3 only plays 153, but a tricky little green to say the least. Don't let the beauty of the river to your left swallow you in. This is a tough but fun little par 3.
That should find the bunker. They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. And that was silky smooth out of the sand. Good shot. Oh, that's good grit there.
Good par save there from the greenside bunker. Job well done.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Players looking for a fast finish on the par 5, 550 yards. Second shot does play up the hill, but there's plenty of room to miss your second shot around this green. Must make birdie for the players in the field.
Give me a light.
Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Oh, for the love of Mahomet.
Time now for the 4th shot. Well, that's a handy shot. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Tommy Fleetwood currently finds himself with a 2-shot buffer over the field. If you want to win at TPC Deer Run, you've got to successfully navigate this challenging final hole.
Hard to describe the difficulty of this tee shot unless you've actually been here. Par 4, 463 yards. Missed the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you've got a clear shot to a very narrow green surrounded by water on the left-hand side.
Which I'm going in.
Uh-oh, there's water over there. And here we are with their 4th.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Yeah, nicely played. Hold this. You'll sign off on a 74.
74 is terrible for me. Too hard. Oh, might not be. Go on, turn.
That was a gallant attempt. Well, at least you're not putting for triple. Let's make this for double. And that will do it.
Right,
His
that's
work
it
is
for
done
me,
here.
People, really appreciate you joining me on this shocking golf day.
Well, Rich, an absolutely
United
delightful
scored.
day. Pleasure to share it with you and everyone watching at home.
Lovely
Good
being
day.
alongside you as well, Luke.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside
you
Rich
later.
Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Bye. Liverpool scored.